You are a person that didn't really understand why or how people could become jealous of somebody like you. You put yourself down a lot. This is just an intuitive message. You put yourself down a lot. In a long period of time. This could have been 10, 15, 20 years that you've been putting yourself down. And it's not just off the strength of you alone. You're a person who people don't necessarily give credit where it's due. And you've noticed that, but you just didn't understand why. A lot of your emotions or thoughts about why went towards yourself. Maybe it's because I'm not this, or maybe it's because I'm not doing this. And over time, you understood what misery looked like. I don't care if somebody is more beautiful than you, somebody is skinnier than you, even bigger than you if you're a skinny person and people have been telling you need to gain weight your whole life. I don't care what position somebody has in life. You've learned that misery comes in all shades, all sizes, all tax brackets, and it's kind of astonishing to you because you are a person where your mind is focused on success in your own world, in your own life, and your idea of success doesn't include misery. But I don't think that this is what people necessarily sign up for. They don't sign up to become miserable, they just end up becoming miserable. And the reason why they end up becoming miserable, this is something that I spoke about before, is because a lot of these individuals don't really have anything outside of work, outside of their home, outside of their children. And when you're dealing with people like that, not all, of course not all. I know people like that personally that they might not necessarily have this driving passion for something, but they have a goal for themselves set in mind of something that would satisfy them, and it's unique to them. It's not necessarily the regular old American dream, but it's specific to them. So even in that case, they have something to look forward to, something to strive forward for. And you are coming across or have lived among a lot of individuals that just don't. They might think that they do, but then as they become older, as those facades fade away, they realize that they don't know their purpose. They don't know who they are. They don't know whether they're coming or going. They realize that they have a spirit of jealousy on them because when they see others that know where they're going, there's a bit of envy that invokes their spirit. And you always were confused why that continues to be geared towards you. Not only do you know your purpose, but not only do you have an idea of what happiness looks like for you, you are actively working on that every single day. And I don't care if that just means you being an individual that prioritizes growth within self. You prioritize how your environment is, what it is that you will and won't keep up with or put up with. And you remove those things as needed. But these individuals are stuck in loops. They're stuck in cycles. And they might look at you like you're stuck in a cycle with them because you might have a routine set up, right? But that routine is aiming towards something. Their routine is aiming towards nothing. 15 years from now, 20 years from now, what are they going to be stuck doing? And that's the thing that's plaguing their mind. But they know that you are aware. I said this in a reading that I did before. You know where you're going. You know, I think it was the last reading that I did. You know where you're going. You know how you're going to get there. You know how long it's going to take you to get there. And you have an idea of what you want to do when you get there. And a lot of these people don't. So it keeps them constantly yearning for more clothes, for more beauty, for more money, for more friends, for more everything outside of themselves, because they can't look within themselves and find a reason to keep going. That's what I just heard. They only find reasons to give up. give up on whatever it is that they're passionate about, give up on people, places, and things. And they're trying to project this energy onto you. So as I started saying, you are aware of what misery looks like coming from other people. You just didn't know that people showed misery in these kinds of ways. You didn't know that somebody could have all the money, all the clothes, all the men, all the women, all the beauty, and still have misery within themselves. But you are understanding that. And one main reason why you understood that is because you never grasped why people were so eager to try and change your vision, change your perspective about things that you might have been interested in, things that you were passionate about. And it was always strange to you that they did that, because it's like, you don't do that. You allow people to flourish as they want, but if they ask for advice, constructive criticism on what they're doing, you don't mind giving it, but you genuinely give it. You know, you don't give criticism that is just there to put somebody down. Your criticism is constructive, like I said. You want to help elevate people and build them up. So somebody could say to you, hey, I have a dream of being this. And you might ask them, hey, how you plan on getting there? I'm hearing some people even take offense to you asking them that question. And the reason why is because they just don't know. And you could have felt this energy behind their response, and not known like why that energy was behind their response. And it's really because misery. And the more you grow, the more your eyes open up, the more you're able to see and understand what misery looks like in all shades, all sizes, all tax brackets. You are understanding that a lot of these people don't really know how to mind their business. You know, they act as if them minding your business in some way, and I'm talking about these miserable people, is helping something, but they know it's not, because their intention for minding your business is always to try and put you down in some way. I'm seeing somebody smirking though. You now laugh at this because you find it pathetic, and you know where it's coming from. People have a hard time approaching you now, and I keep hearing tax brackets because it's like I feel like you're a person that you might not have as much as a lot of people that try to project this misery towards you, but they still can't help themselves because they don't know why you're so happy. Why are you happy and I'm not, and I have everything? I have more than you have. I look better than you. I'm hearing all these superficial stupid things in my head, and it's really funny. It's like I look better than you, I dress better than you, I get more bitches than you, I get more men than you, so why the fuck do you feel like that, or why you think you this or that? And it's like you literally don't care. You don't even care to question these things about anyone, because why would you? It's very strange how these people operate.